All right, the most riveting question of the day. The Chiefs' run to the Super Bowl. What was your favorite part?
I mean, there are so many good things. I think just seeing, to be honest with you, everybody talks about the offense, but I think what Spagnuolo did with the defense, being able to make adjustments with Chris Jones and moving some of those guys around, it's fun to see them hold stuff in the regular season to the postseason, like what we did on offense with Travis Kelce all year. Being able to move him around and find ways to get him open. I feel like that's what they did on defense in the postseason, and those guys had a great obviously a great playoff stretch for the defensive side. So much gets talked about the offense because it's so fun to watch, but it was really cool to see what they did, on that side of the ball.
So you were clearly locked in. I mean, you know your stuff. Describe the type of fan you are. I mean, I don't even picture you being loud and crazy during a game, but what's it like?
No, I'm very much like in the cerebral side. I want to see how they line up. I want to see, the substitutions, who they're putting in on third and longs and on defense, like, how they're lining up on offense to try to get these guys open. I think the way Andy Reid, obviously Bieniemy leaving for a head or a coordinator job, but the way on the offensive side they scheme so well, it's just so fun to see how they can put those pieces together. And it's like what we do in baseball when we do our scouting, we do our work to try to find these little nuggets that we can do to get our guys the best chance to be successful.
In the air, out towards center field, and Lamp under it to make the catch.
Tommy, if I'm driving around Kansas City during the football season and I've got the radio on, am I likely to hear, we've got Tommy on a mobile. Tommy, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fun because it's just it's a fun city, and they talk sports, they know their sports. We've been lucky. I tell my son, he's 11. He's seen now five AFC championships and 3 Super Bowl appearances. Like, man, it took me 35 years to get to that point. And it's just credit to that organization, the ownership, the people they brought in to really kind of turn that whole thing around. Then obviously when you were able to hit a home run on a franchise quarterback, I don't need to talk about that with a lot of people in Chicago, but when you hit on a franchise quarterback, it's amazing what it can do to change your whole organization.